So basically I was telling that the K2 series is a very new thing, a novel initiative, because it is based on the understanding that we have to do something new to the students who are in Chennai preparing for the UPSC examination. Because what is that which is required for the examination, what is that they are, what is the gap which is there, we have to address this gap. That's what we felt. I was telling you that though every year 15,000 people clear the preliminary examination roughly, and in this 15,000, this 15,000 comes from the gap of around a bulk of a chunk of 60,000 students who are very serious. That much I know. So now my point is, if the 60,000 people are really reading, why only 15,000 people are clearing the preliminary? And if you are, let us say, in the last 60,000, 59,000 or something you are there, and how you can bridge this gap and go and become a part of this 15,000, that we have to see. If you see, everybody is having this content part, they are preparing and they are having this content part, everybody. Whether this content is making you from 60,000 to this 15,000 or it is something else, that is my question. Because I see every year students, they come and meet me, they say they have missed the preliminary by 1 mark, 2 marks, maybe 1 question, 2 question, or they are in the bandwidth of, let us say, the cutoff is around 96, they were in 94, the cutoff is 90, they were in 88, 89. So sometimes when the cutoff went to 106 also, 1 year, it went a few years back, they were roughly in 102 or something. So I am thinking, what is that these students are missing? Content alone is not putting you in the preliminary examination. Please understand, content is a fundamental qualification. Okay? Content is a necessary qualification, but it is not a sufficient qualification. Content is a necessary qualification. That means everybody who is clearing this preliminary examination, they should have content. It doesn't mean that those who are all clearing, they will just have content, or those people who did not clear did not have content. What is that which is very essential? There are 2 things. One is knowledge, another is know-how. Knowledge is what? The content part. Know-how means how this knowledge should be used for your examination. Not necessarily that everybody who has got the knowledge will know how to use it. Very difficult. உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும், ஆனா அந்த preliminary question எப்படி இருக்குன்னு கண்டுபிடிக்காம உங்களால சால்வ் பண்ண முடியாது. You'll be knowing, but if you do not know how the examination, the questions are being asked in the past, how in the past 10 years, and people used to say, no, if you are preparing for the examination, see the past 10-year question paper. But if you really have seen the last 10-year question paper, which we have done many times, we have done it. I myself have seen it many times before, and recently also we are putting our mind and energy to look into this question paper and analyze the trends. You will know that the question paper is not one trend from the past 10 years, in the last 10 years. Starting from 2013, if you see, when the mains changes were brought, 2011, if you see, when the preliminary changes were brought, question paper எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு at least ஒரு 3 time 4 time மாறி இருக்குதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். It has changed. So we have to find what is that change which has happened in the question paper and how questions are asked. That also we have to analyze. I am speaking about something which is called a know-how part. Knowledge part everybody is having. We'll assume that, then we'll begin. Know-how part is that what is the question trend, how the questions are asked. Even if you are having an average knowledge, how you have to attack the question. The difference between success and failure in the preliminary, if you are a person with content, I am telling, I presume that all are having content. If you are having content, the difference between you not clearing and you clearing is roughly 4 to 5 questions only. 5 கேள்வி தான், 10 மார்க்ல இருந்து 12 மார்க் தான் டிசைட் பண்ண போகுது, whether you are into this preliminary or not. If you are not into the preliminary, you may be a great genius in writing, but you are not going to get the opportunity to write mains. We have seen students who just needed one opportunity to write this preliminary examination and they will clear mains, they will get service. You are not clearing preliminary means you are not having this ticket to get mains. You may be a mains material, you may be a officer material or UPSC material, but you are not writing the mains if you don't clear the preliminary, and you are not clearing the preliminary because of the gap of around 5-6 questions if you are having the content. So that know-how is not going to give you just this 5-6 questions, you will know. We are showing around 20 questions, 25 questions how we are going to do if you have this know-how only. 20 questions, 25 questions how we are going to attack if you have the know-how. But each and every question will take you and tell you how the UPSC has kept a track, and based on the analysis of the past years, say around 10 years question paper, we have come to certain conclusions. We have framed our own rules. There are some rules which we have devised. Okay, set of rules. Rule number 1, this. Rule number 2, this, for subjects. And each and every subject has different set of rules UPSC is following, because though the person who is writing the examination is writing the examination, all areas is writing the exam, because you are writing the examination, the candidate. History is also writing geography, polity, economy, all. But the question paper is not same. Please understand this. History set of question paper, they are different. Geography person who is taking the question is different. Polity is different, economy is different, all people they are different. They have certain mindset. So how a person who is taking history, he will keep track. What he is looking into this, what is the instruction the UPSC has given to him, we do not know. But analyzing this question paper, we know that there is some instruction which has been given to him. We have done this reverse engineering work. Okay, because we do not know what instruction the UPSC is giving, who is setting the question paper, that we do not know. But seeing this question paper, we can go back into the minds of the examiner. We can clearly see what is that they are putting trap, where they are putting the trap. And we have analyzed that there is some undefined rules, but they are rules. If you follow this, around 15 questions you will do correct. Okay, the second batch is going to start, I think on the 6th of 3rd, 4th, I think 4th, 5th or 6th we will start the second batch for this K2 series. Okay, inform your friends. Okay, all the very best, we will meet you.